So let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about dating a video game? Or even worse, dating a pigeon? Yeah, a pigeon. And believe me, that's not even the weirdest thing I found. So I spent a rainy night in Akihabara, Tokyo Electric Town. I was hunting in giant stores and these strange backyards and someplace I couldn't even get in. And I did all of this just to understand dating simulators on its own. That's already a pretty weird gen of game, at least for me. And trust me, I know a thing or two about weird relationships. I mean, after all, against all evidence and common sense, a few people have actually subjected themselves to dating me. Alright, so get ready, because the rabbit hole goes much deeper and gets way weirder than you can imagine. And I jumped right in. Okay, first up, let's look at what I would call normal games. This one here, Kanon, is a classic. You read a lot, you meet girls with these super tragic backstories. I almost wanted to play, but thank God, I'm a coward and I really hate anything supernatural. Then you have this one, Yahari Game Demo Ore no Sheishu. You know what? Forget it. It's just called Oregairu. It's about a cynical and social protagonist who is basically me, and he is forced to help people. And his methods, well, to help. Sorry. Well, to help, he's made himself the most hated guy in school on purpose. Sorry, guys. It's so strange. And he even destroyed a girl's social reputation just to prove a point. A real hero. Hold on. Real quick, gotta catch this Pokemon. I love play Pokemon Go. Do you like it? I didn't realize that funny girl here, guys. Really. Okay, let's get back. Because from here on out, this is where things start to get exotic. Alright, you got to prepare yourself for this one. There is a game where your love interest is a horse, really a horse, with the handsome face of an enemy guy. I'm not making this up. The gameplay is just feeding him and erasing his affection matter. Yeah, affection matter. My grandma would know exactly what that means. But then you have the champion, at least for me, Hatoful Boyfriend, a game about date pigeons. Oh god, no. I don't know what they were on when they came up with this, but I want two of them. It's truly God. That phrase was difficult to say. I'm trying to read my own script and it's very hard. Oh god, it's truly a masterpiece of weirdness. Genius. About Hatoful Boyfriend, the only commentary I can possibly the only commentary I can possibly make is this. And if you are sitting there lauding, I hope so, thinking this is all just some silly internet joke, well, reality as always in Japan, even weirder. There is this Japanese man, I don't believe so. There is this Japanese man named Akihiko Kondo, and I don't know say numbers in English, so I will put on the screen. He formerly married a hologram of the character Hatsune Miku. God. He actually gathered family and friends for a ceremony that costed about let me try say that number, $50,000. I think so. I mean, with 50 grand, this guy could have had a very interesting vacation in Vegas. but he chose a hologram. Priorities. He wore a wedding ring and bought one for her to wish, which he placed on a doll at the altar. The hologram company even issued a non-official marriage certificate, recognizing a union beyond dimensions, and I guess beyond the reach of qualified psychiatrists. Kondo says his relationship with Miku helped him overcome a deep depression. I get depression. Where can I buy one of these holograms? He was bullied at work for being an otaku, but seriously, if they made fun of him for being an otaku, was marrying a hologram a good choice? The logic just escapes me. And the weirdest part, really weirdest, recently the company discontinued support for his hologram, so he can no longer talk to Miku. But I really doubt that stopped him. I bet he draw her in MS Paint and just keeps talking to the GPA, GPEG, and just when you think it can't get any worse, he now lives with a life-sized doll of her. What? How do you have a life-sized version of something that isn't real? Good thing this guy didn't fall in love with Machamp from Pokemon. And before we draw any conclusions, on honorable mention I just can't skip Panty Party. It's a fighting game between panties. Flying panties, yes, for real. I'm not smart or crazy enough to make this up. This one is actually I want to play. So, after diving into this whole universe, what's the big takeaway from all of this? And you? And you? Who or what would you date if you could choose anything in the universe? I would date Ana de Armas. Oh my god. Herself, a game about her, or even a photo. Anyway, which of these bizarre games would you dare to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip through Japanese madness, do me a solid hit like and subscribe, and do it fast because legend says for every person who watches this and doesn't subscribe, a pigeon gets its wings in your home address. Sleep tight. Cheers!